Hi students, good evening. In the last class, we discussed the definition of set and some examples of a set and not a set, and set notation. Another topic is set notation. See, we have completed these two topics in the last video. In the first video is not clear, so in the second video we thought all the things in the first video. So from second video you continue to watching the class. In the second video, last class, we discussed example 1.1 and exercise 1.1, the first and the third questions, or give the homework to you. So I think you are finished your homework. So today we check that answer and another topic, representation of a set. So first one, what is a set? What is the definition of a set? You know, set is a well-defined collection of objects. It is a well-defined collection of objects. So we give more and more explanation about the word well-defined. So I know you are no confused. So after that we thought the topic notation. So notation means each and every set is denoted by the capital letters in English alphabets, and the element of set is written within the curly brackets or braces. The elements of a set are denoted by the small English alphabet, small letter in the English alphabets, and the main notation used in this set is belongs to, does not belongs to. That means belongs to, this symbol is does not belongs to. If an element is in the group, then we use the symbol belongs to. If an element is not an element in the group, then we use the symbol does not belongs to. So there is two notations used in the sets. First one belongs to and second one does not belongs to. So example 1.1 in the last class we have completed, and now going to check the answer in the exercise 1.1. So first question, which of the following are sets? So first one, sets are not the collection of prime numbers up to 100. So what is a prime number? A number which is divisible by 1 and itself is called a prime number. So you have already learnt in lower classes what is a prime number, what is a composite numbers. The collection of prime numbers up to 100. So what is the first prime number? A natural number. What is the first prime number? 1 or 2? That is from 2. because one is not a prime and not a composite. So first prime number and first even prime number also 2 and 3, 5, comma etc. So these are the prime numbers up to 100. So collection of prime numbers is a well defined objects 2, 3, 5 and etc. So the collection of prime numbers up to 100 is represent a set. So first one is represent a set. And second one, the collection of rich people in India. Second one, the collection of rich people. Rich means who have more money in India. So collection of rich people means there is the object is not well defined. So who is very rich people in India? So we mention some names: Ambani, Sachin Tendulkar. So many names we know, but there is no criteria for how much money is there. So the collection of rich people in India is a not well defined object. So it is not a set. So second one is not a set. The collection of rich people. The word rich is not well defined. So the collection of rich people in India is not a set. And the third one, the collection of all rivers in India. The collection of all rivers in India. So we collect all the rivers names in India. So these are all well defined objects. All rivers is a well defined objects. So third one is a set. And fourth one, the collection of good hockey players. So you know there are so many hockey players India or other country, but in this example, in the question, the collection of good hockey players. Good means what is the criteria for good? So we not well defined object. It is not well defined object. So we know so many hockey players, but what is mean by good hockey players? So it is no meaning. So meaningless word good. So the collection of good hockey players is not a set. So in the exercise there is only 4 questions. The first one, the collection of prime numbers is up to 100 is well defined objects. So it is a set. The collection of rich people in India, the word rich is not well defined, so it is not a set. The collection of all rivers in India, it is well defined object, so it is a set. And the collection of good hockey players is not well defined object, so fourth one is not a set. So are you understand? So all of you answer is correct, check. And then we go to third one using notation. First one, whether true or false. First question, 18 belongs to C. That means 18 is the element in the set C. Where is set C? So set C is, there are how many elements? 4 elements, 12, 14, 18 and 20. So in the first question, 18 is belongs to C. That is 18 is the one of the element in the set C. So in the set C there is 18 is there. So first one is true. And the second question, 6 does not belongs to A. That means 6 is not an element in A. 6 is not an element in A. That means in set A there are also 4 elements 0, 3, 5, 8, but 6 is not in the set A. So 6 does not belongs to A is also a true. And third one, 14 does not belongs to C. That means in the set C, 14 is not an element, but 14 is one of the element in C. So the question is wrong. So it is false. And the fourth one, 10 belongs to B. That means 10 is the element in B. So in the set B, 10 is there. So it is true. And fifth one, 5 belongs to B. That is 5 is the element in B. But B, there is no 5. 5 is in A. So it is false. And the sixth one, 0 belongs to B. 0 is does not belongs to B. 0 is belongs to in A. Therefore, sixth also false. So 18 belongs to C is correct. 6 does not belongs to A. 6 A ulla illa. So it is correct. And 14 does not belongs to C. 14 C la illa but irukku. So it is false. 10 belongs to B. So 10 is in set B. So it is true. 5 belongs to B, but 5 does not belongs to B. There is no 5 in B. So it is false. 0 belongs to B, but 0 in A. So it is also false. So this is the answer for question A. And fill in the blanks. 3 belongs to. So 3 belongs to in which set? Where is 3? 3 belongs to. Where is 3? 3 belongs to in A. So 3 belongs to A. And second one, 14 belongs to. Where is 14? So 14 in set C. So 14 belongs to the set C. And the third one, 18 dash B. We use the symbol belongs to or does not belongs to. So 18 belongs to or does not belongs to B. If 18 is an element or not. So it is not in B. So that means 18 does not belongs to B. And fourth one, 4 dash B. 4 is in B. 4 is an element. That means 4 belongs to in B. 18 does not belongs to in B. 14 belongs to the set C. And 3 belongs to in set A. Okay. All of you, please check the answer. I think all of you give right answer. Okay students, so this is the homework of our last class. So you write the order of teaching in our max note. Next, after finishing the set notation, now we are going to discuss the representation of a set. This is very important topic in set theory. Representation of a set. So now you have studied well what is a set and how to find the a statement which one is set and which one is not a set. After that we use the symbol. Suppose if an element is in the set, then belongs to is used to represent the element in the set. If an element does not belongs to, means we use the symbol does not belongs to. So we use the notation. After that we discuss the other topic, representation of a set. So representation of a set. A set is represented in three ways. That means a set can be represented in three ways or three forms. Before that, they give some instruction. The collection of odd numbers can be described in many ways. The collection of odd numbers is one of the example. It can be described writing method in many ways. So what are the ways we represent this example? The example is the collection of odd numbers. So you know very well what are the odd numbers. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and etc. So these are the collection of odd numbers. So this collection of odd numbers is described in three ways. The first way, the set of odd numbers is a fine description. We understand it well. The set of odd numbers. So we omit the words collection. For this word, we use the another word, that is set. Because this is the representation of a set. So how we represent a set in set language, that is in mathematics. So the collection of odd numbers are written in the way of the set of odd numbers. The set of odd numbers. It is one of the way of representing the example collection of odd numbers. And the second one, it can be written as with curly brackets the elements, that is the odd numbers, are separated by comma within curly brackets 1, 3, 5, etc. The dot represents the what? The dot represents the set continue in that order. So second one, the collection of odd numbers is described by within curly braces 1, 3, 5, etc. This is the another way of describing. And the third one, also it can be said as the collection of all numbers x, where x is an odd number. The collection of this is third model. The collection of all numbers x, where x is an odd number. In this method, we say the collection of all numbers as x. In this method, we take all the numbers in the set. That means all the objects are say x. And what is x? Where x is an odd number. So we say that all numbers as x, and then we told where what is x. So where x is an odd number. So these are the three ways representing example collection of natural number. So first one, the set of odd numbers. Second one, within curly brackets we write the numbers 1, 3, 5 and etc. And the third one, all the numbers say x, and what is x, if x is an odd number. So all of them are equivalent and useful. All of them are equivalent and useful. For instance, the two descriptions, the collection of all solution to the equation x minus 5 equal to 3 and within braces 8 refer to the same set, because if x minus 5 equal to 3, therefore x equal to 3 minus 5 come to the right side, then it is plus 5, therefore x equal to 5 plus 3 8. So here x minus 5 equal to 3 is equal to 8. So these two are equivalent. So a set can be represented in any one of the following three ways or forms. One of the three ways or forms. So a set can be represented in any one of the following three ways or forms. First one, what are the three ways or forms used to represent in a set? The first one is statement form. First one is statement. Statement form means descriptive form. First one is statement form or descriptive form. Second one, set builder form or rule form. Set builder form or rule form, that is second one. And third one, roster form or tabular form. Third one, roster form or tabular form. So these are the three ways to represent a set. So if an example is given, we know that how to write that example in each of the three form, or if convert one form to another form. So if any example are given, then we have to know that how to change one form to another form. It is very, very important. The first form is descriptive form. So what is meant by descriptive? Descriptive means statement. Descriptive means statement or sentence. Descriptive or sentence form. So one way to specify a set is to given a verbal description of its elements. Verbal description of its element. This is known as the descriptive form of specification. The description must allow a conscious determination of which elements belongs to the set and which element do not. It also represents which element belongs to the set and which elements does not belongs to that set. So in the descriptive form, a set is described in words. A set is described in words. That is the verbal description or statement. That is a set written in the words. A set is described in the words. That form is called descriptive form. So no symbols, no notations can be used in this form. That is very, very important. There is no symbols and no notations can be used. So without notation and without symbol, we written the object in the statement form or sentence form is called the descriptive form. For example, the set of all natural number. So before that, we use in all the examples, we use the word. Look at the box. We find which one of the following are sets or not. In these 5 examples, we look at the word collection of. So in all the example, we use only collection of natural numbers, collection of English alphabets, collection of states, collection of prime numbers, collection of natural numbers, collection of all rivers in India, the collection of beautiful flowers in garden. So these are the words examples already we used in the book, but look at the example. This is the descriptive form of representation of a set. So we use this method to represent a set. We use the word the set. That means instead of the word collection, we use the word the set. So collection of all vowels in English alphabets, collection of all vowels in English alphabet. In this example, we remove the word collection and use the word the set of, the set. So the word the set is used in the statement, then it is in the descriptive form. This is the verbal description of the objects, verbal description of its elements. So the set of, so omit the word collection and use the word set, then this is the method of descriptive form. That's all. So descriptive form means which word is very important. Which one is the set of? Which one is the set of? The set of all vowels in English alphabets, the set of whole numbers. Give some example. The set of all natural numbers, the set of all prime numbers less than 100, greater than 100, the set of all letters in English alphabet, the set of football players with ages between 22 years to 30 years, the set of odd numbers less than 7, the set of numbers greater than 30 and smaller than 55, a set of students in class 9th whose weights are more than your weight. If whose weights are more than your weight. So you know your weight is 50 kilo, then whose weights are more than above 50. So it is a well defined object. If a set of students whose weights are less, that means it is not a set. So these are all the examples of statement form or descriptive form. So first form, what is the first form? Descriptive form. Descriptive form means verbal description of its elements. That is, a set is described in words. That's all. A set is described in words. So the two examples are given. So if any example written in the descriptive form means first starting letter you use the set or a set. So starting with this word, it is in the descriptive form. Here there is no elements are used. In the descriptive form, we have not used the elements, because first example, the set of all vowels in English alphabets. What are the English vowels used in the English alphabet? You know, there is 5: A, E, I, O, U. But these 5 letters, there is no visible in the descriptive form. So in the descriptive form, you have not know what are the elements used in the example. So in the first method, descriptive form is we used the word statement as a words. So this is the first method, descriptive form, and we are going to discuss the second one. So what is the second method? Set builder or rule form. Set builder or rule form. So what is the method? Set builder or rule form. In the set builder form, all the elements are described by a rule. All the elements are described by a rule. That means set builder notation is a notation for describing a set by indicating the properties. What is mean by rule means, so what are the common properties used in the elements, indicating the properties that its members must satisfy. What are the properties used in all the elements? It must satisfy that property. So the second model, set builder form, means all the elements are described by a rule. In this, a rule or the formula or the statement is written within the pair of brackets. Within the pair of brackets. Look at the first example. In this method, a rule or a formula. So a rule or a formula or a statement is written within the pair of brackets, that is braces or curly brackets. So within the pair of brackets, so that the set is well defined. So in the set builder or rule form, we use rule or formula or statement written within the curly brackets is well defined. In the set builder form, all the elements of the set must possess a single property to become the member of that set. So all the elements of the set must possess a single property. எல்லா எலமெண்ட்ஸுமே இந்த காமன் ப்ராப்பர்ட்டியை பேஸ் பண்ணி இருக்கணும். தட் மீன்ஸ், லுக் அட் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எக்ஸாம்பிள். X is a vowels in English alphabets. In the first form, descriptive form, the same examples are given. The set of all vowels in English alphabets. The same example is converted into the set builder form. In this form, representation of a set, the element of the set is described by using a symbol X. using a symbol x. So we have already told all the elements taking as x or any other variable followed by the colon, the symbol. If we take all the elements as x, after that we used the symbol. That means such that use colon or the another symbol is used. That means it read as such that. This symbol is used to denote such that, and then we write the property possessed by the elements of the set and enclose the whole description in braces. So what are the description used in the set? That is, which one is description? Vowels in English alphabet. So where x is, so we take all the elements as x, and then we told what is x. So x is a vowel in English alphabet. After written the description, we use the curly brackets and we take any name for the set. In this, the colon stands for such that, and the braces stand for the set of all. So in the description or rule form, if any set we take A or B, and in the set builder form, first we take set A equal to the symbol brackets means, this means set of all. This means set of all. So in this set builder form, how to read this symbol means the set of all x. The set of all x. Then how to read this symbol? It is such that. It is such that. X is a vowel in English alphabets. X is a vowel in English alphabet. So this is the set builder form or rule form. And the second example, the set is B. We read it as the set of all x such that, what is x? X is a whole number. From the example, all whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 and etc. take x. Say x. So all the elements in the set builder or rule form, first we consider all the elements as x. After that we told what is x. That's all. So this is the set builder or rule form. So how to read it? This is the very important one. So how to read the set of all? This symbol is how to read the set of all. This symbol or this symbol is how to read such that. So then how to read this example? For all x a equal to. So look at the sentence. For all x such that a equal to for all x such that x is a vowel in English alphabet. That's all. The second one, b equal to the set of all x. So in each and every sentence in set builder form or rule form, we start with the set of all. The set of all x. The set of all x. And then such that. The set of all x such that x is a whole number. For all x such that x is a natural number. For all x such that x is a prime number less than 100. For all x such that x is a letter in the English alphabet. For all x such that x is an integer. For all x such that x is a natural number and 3 less than x less than 8. For all x such that x is a counting number and greater than 12. So these are the some examples of set builder or rule form. Do you understand? So set builder or rule form means in descriptive form we used only the statements, there is no symbol and notations used. So starting with the word the set of, and second method set builder form or rule form, we use the curly brackets and the two symbol, that means such that. So how to read? This is very important. So many students mistake in this type of example. So first one, for all x such that x is a vowel in English alphabet. That's all. Do you understand? So now we are going to third way of representing of a set. This is very important method, because in our next class, next standard, we use this method. So all the sets maximum we use the third method, roster form or tabular form. So in this method only used all the sums in the problems. So roster form or tabular form. So a set can be described by listing all the elements of the set. By listing all the elements of the set. So listing all the elements means, so in the roster form or tabular form, all the elements are listed. That's all. That means the elements of the set are listed within the pair of brackets. Within the pair of brackets and are separated by commas. So the roster form or tabular form means listing the elements of a set inside a pair of braces, that is curly brackets. All the elements listing by using the commas. So this is the roster form or tabular form. There is no statement or word that can be not used in this example. So in this example only we write the elements. Only we write the elements one by one, separated by commas, is the roster form or tabular form. So in the first example, a equal to A comma E comma I comma O comma U. So in the descriptive method, the set of all vowels in English alphabet, that sentence is written in the form of A equal to A comma E comma I comma O comma U. That's all. So in the set builder form, this is the same example. For all x is that x is a vowel in English alphabet. In the roster form, it is simply written as A comma A equal to, in the set braces, A comma E comma I comma O comma U. And the second one, the collection of all whole numbers. The set of all whole numbers is in descriptive form. For all x such that x is a whole numbers is the set builder form. B equal to, within braces we write 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma dot. This is the roster form. Can this form of representation is be possible always? So it is correct. This method can be used in all the sums. And another one, the 3 dots in the example 2 is called ellipsis. It indicates that the pattern of the listed elements continues in the same manner up to infinitive. So in the roster form, all the elements are listed within the curly brackets and separated by commas. So this is the roster form or tabular form. Next one, so one of the activity, write in the following sets in descriptive respective forms. So there are 5 sentences are there. The 2 sentences in descriptive form, 1 in set builder form, 2 in roster form. So tomorrow homework is we write fill the all the boxes. So on form, for example, the set of all natural numbers less than 10 in descriptive form. This form to write in set builder form, and this is how to write in roster form. So this is the your homework. So you take so many examples. We write so many examples and try to convert one form to another form. So in our book, there is some examples are given. In example 1.2, look at the sum. In example 1.2, write the set of letters of the following words in roster form. So 2 letters, assistant and principal, wrote in roster form. So in the roster form, there are some conditions are there. That means in roster form, each element of the set must be listed exactly once. In roster form, each element, look at the first example, there is 4 S in the word assessment, but the answer is only 1 S can be used. So in roster form, each element of the set must be listed exactly once. By convention, the elements in a set should not be repeated. The elements in the set should not be repeated. This is the one of the example. In a roster form, the elements in a set can be written in any order. So these elements are changed within the curly brackets. It is possible. So this is the first example 1.2 of our textbook, and in the same way we take second sum as a homework. This also the 4 words given to try to write in the roster form. This is our second question in the exercise. And the fourth one, represent the following sets in roster form. This is descriptive form, this is set builder form, this also set builder form, this also set builder form. In these four, convert into roster form. So you try in rough note. And for fifth one, represent the following in set builder form. This is first model descriptive form, this is roster form, this is descriptive form, this is also descriptive form. So these four convert into which form? Set builder form. And sixth one, represent the following in descriptive form. So first one, second one, third one, fourth one. First two is what model? Roster form. And third and fourth in set builder form. So we change these four into descriptive form. Okay. So after this we have completed the first exercise. Okay. So look at the example of the sum, sixth sum. So you try it in rough note. In our next class we discuss the answer of these questions. So this is sixth one and fifth one. So I give some time for to write. And fourth one, in roster form, change it into roster form. You pause this video, then write each one. And the second question, change into roster form. And example 1.2, change into roster form. And to complete this box also, to pause the video, then finish all the exercise in rough note. After last class we discuss the answer, then we go to write our in max note. Okay students, if any doubt we discuss, call me, or we discuss the next class. We going to discuss the another main concept, type of sets. Okay students, thank you.